in compliance with the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231, Public Law 1975, Laws of the State of New Jersey. The Borough Clerk has prepared a schedule of the meetings of the governing body of the Borough of Kenilworth for the year 2020. The Borough Clerk has posted a true copy of this schedule on the bulletin board located at the front entrance of Borough Hall and has mailed true copies of this schedule to the local source, the Star Ledger, and the Home News Tribune. Is maintaining a copy of the schedule in her office during the year 2020. Accordingly, the notice requirements of the Open Public Meetings Act have been satisfied in regard to this meeting. Please stand for the salute to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the
United States of America,
and to the republic
for which it stands,
one nation, under God,
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Due to the roll call, Madam Clerk.
Caused by coronavirus, the mayor and borough council meetings will conduct all council meetings remotely and by electronic means without providing a physical meeting place. Additionally, while the council will continue to meet on their regularly scheduled meeting dates, please note the time for the work sessions has been changed to a new commencement time of 6 p.m. The regular council meeting will continue to commence as soon as possible after the work session, in accordance with NJSA 10:4-6, the Open Public Meetings Act, and in adherence to the Department of Community Affairs, Division of Local Government Services guidelines. The work session and the regular council meeting will be open to the public by electronic means, and as such, members of the public may view the meeting by live stream on YouTube at Kenilworth TV NJ. Agendas will be posted for the public's viewing on the borough's official website at www.kenilworthnj.com.
Thank you. Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Councilwoman Cesari. Councilman Clementi.
Here.
Here. Councilman David.
Here.
Councilman Ladati.
Here.
Councilman Lopez.
Here.
And Councilman Shelkey.
Here.
All are present, ma'am.
Is there a motion to unread minutes of April 22nd, 2020 council meeting?
Motion.
Second.
Motion made by Councilwoman Cesari and seconded by Councilman Clementi. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Various advisories were received from the New Jersey State League of Municipalities, and a notification of award was received for the 2020 infrastructure grant in the amount of $65,000.
Okay, is there a motion to accept communications?
Motion.
Second.
Motion made by Councilwoman Cesari, seconded by Councilman Shelkey. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. I hope you all enjoyed a relaxing Memorial Day weekend. I would like to take a moment to honor and pay respect to our military personnel who have made the ultimate sacrifice for our community and our country. Currently, there are 155,764 cases of COVID-19 in New Jersey, 15,293 cases in Union County, and 143 cases in Kenilworth. While more restrictions are being lifted, please remember to social distance while we continue to battle the coronavirus. Kenilworth census is counted at 73.3%. Please take a moment to count yourself in if you have not done so already at my2020census.com. Also, St. Teresa's Food Bank is open to anyone in need on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. The finance report, Councilman Lopez.
Thank you, Mayor. Just a reminder that the extended grace period to pay your property taxes is due June 1st. Although the Tax and Finance Office is closed to the public, payments can be made 24/7 days a week through our Dropbox or online or mail. The Dropbox is located on the South 23rd Street entrance on the side of Borough Hall. We are not currently accepting any cash. They're not accepting any cash, and you can also drop off the senior freeze applications at the same Dropbox. All finance staff are transitioning from virtual work to home. They are currently at the Borough Hall, but they are actually working under Borough Hall's COVID-19 requirements. But just so you know, they are close to the public. Just a reminder, they are close to the public. As of Tuesday, the borough collection rate for the second quarter is 90.87 versus 94.34%, the same at last year, this time, second quarter, which is, not too bad, $58,229.48 less than 2019, although this year is less than last year, considering the coronavirus pandemic. The amount is not severe as we anticipated, and it will not affect our cash flow for this quarter. Thank you very much, Mayor.
Excellent. Thank you, Councilman Lopez. Department of Public Works, Councilman David.
Thank you, Mayor. Nice, short and sweet. I would like to congratulate a DPW worker that has given us 40 years of service. Today was his last day of work. He will be officially retired July 1st, and that is Edward Jones. He was on a sanitation. So once again, I congratulate him for 40 years of service to the borough of Kenilworth.
Yeah.
The only other thing I have, and a lot of people are interested in, there will be another bulk pickup coming soon, hopefully. We are in contact with Rawley DPW, and once their DPW gets back to full strength, which possibly could be June 8th or June 15th, they will let us know when a good date will be for them to come over and do the bulk pickup. So for all the residents in town that are worrying about the bulk pickup, we will have another one coming soon. And that's all I have.
Excellent. Thank you, Councilman David. Department of Public Safety, Councilman Clementi.
Thank you, Mayor. I just want to start by saying tonight we'll be swearing in our newest police officer, Brett Byron, and I know that the chief is excited about that, and so is the mayor and council. So we'll see that later on. The Kenilworth Police Department is issuing an advisory alerting residents of an increased reports of unknown individuals burglarizing and stealing unlocked motor vehicles within the borough and surrounding towns. Please make sure you lock your vehicle doors to try to avoid that. Special thanks and appreciation to from the chief and the Kenilworth Police Department to everyone supporting Kenilworth Flag Frontline Appreciation Group for providing food to our officers and frontline workers throughout Kenilworth. There's been some confusion regarding restaurants and dining establishments, hours, and ability to remain open in the borough. Governor Murphy's Executive Order number 107, paragraph 8 states that all restaurants, cafeterias, dining establishments, and food courts with or without a liquor license, all bars and all other holders of a liquor license with retail consumption privileges are permitted to operate their normal business hours, but are limited to offering only food delivery and or takeout services in accordance with their existing liquor licenses. And please remember to support our local businesses. Passive recreation is all that is currently allowed by Governor Murphy's Executive Order number 148 within a borough. I'll just go through them real quick. Any gatherings that adhere to all the following rules does not violate paragraph 5 or Executive Order number 107. The gathering takes place outdoors, whether on public or private property, and all attendees remain outdoors at all times during the gathering, with the sole exception of restroom use. Next, open air rain tarps, tents, and other outdoor structures shall be allowed solely for the purpose of protecting against foul weather or for shade. Number 3, the capacity of the gathering must be limited to no more than 25 people at the same time. Number 4, all attendees at the gathering are required to be 6 feet apart from other attendees at all times, including family members, caretakers, household members, or romantic partners. And finally, there may be no contact between the attendees, excluding immediate family members, caretakers, household members, or romantic partners, and no organized or contact sports shall be allowed. So hope that clears some of that up anyway. So, and also I just wanted to recognize our OEM coordinator, Mike Scuderi. Since the COVID outbreak, has a lot of reporting to do and a lot of information that he has to give out and forms and things like that. So he's working hard, and it's going to benefit us in the end when this is all over. But I just wanted to give a shout out my Scuderi. And that's all I have, Mayor.
Excellent. Thank you, Councilman Clementi. Planning and Zoning, Councilman Shelkey.
Thank you, Mayor. Planning, zoning, and construction for May 27, 2020. We are working diligently to have the June planning board meeting via teleconference. More information to follow on that. All reports for the previous month have been received and reviewed. 2 residents had inquiries regarding zoning. Both of them have been addressed. Drainage issue on South 18th Street has been put out to bid. And finally, on the consent agenda tonight is a resolution to waive sidewalk cafe fees for restaurants that can set tables outside. I would like to expand this to allow our zoning and or construction officer latitude this year only to allow any business to use their sidewalk if space allows and or to use their parking lot if privately owned. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Councilman Shelkey.
Right.
Recreation and Fire, Councilwoman Cesari.
Mayor, I think, oh, nope, there she is.
Sorry, I didn't unmute. See, this is why I have to keep it on mute. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
we can. Thank you.
Recreation. Camp reimbursements have officially been submitted, and we are canceling the 2020 camp season, which is kind of sad because that's the biggest thing in the rec. Softball reimbursement POs have been sent out to all who registered. The rec committee and volunteers are currently working on prepping the rec for renovations, the building itself, because we plan on getting that thing in order, up and good and running. The team is working on some outdoor park activities, just simple programs for the summer, which we're hoping will take place when things open up for Kenilworth kids and families. Don't know if it's going to happen, but they are just, if things should open up, they are planning to have things open for the kids and families. Flag is winding down, and Kristen at the rec is actively accepting pantry donations for St. Teresa's and the Methodist Church. That's all I have for recreation. For fire and rescue, I have no report. And that's all I have. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Councilwoman Cesari. Health, Education, and Human Services, Councilman Ladati.
Thank you, Mayor. The school system, on an order from Governor Murphy, may be able to have graduations after or from June 6th forward, depending on how the school wants to handle it. I think we should take part in that, in any discussion where crowds are concerned. And there are going to be crowds during graduation. So as a town, we should be involved. The next thing is with the schools. I think they're going to open in September, but that's hard to say. It may not, come to pass. The next one is with the schools is, just give me a second here. I work with the health department, and the health department, Mike Bolka, our deputy registrar, goes to interviews families with COVID and reports back to me, and I send that report to the school system about school-aged children being affected by COVID. So it gives the superintendent and the business administrator at the school a good heads up on what to expect or what's going on. The next is the senior citizens. I spoke to the county. Senior citizen meals for the congruent groups will not be done for a couple of months yet. They really have no plans to start it up. So meals to the seniors will not be there. They're working on opening senior citizen buildings, but they don't have a plan yet because of the long-term care facilities. They want to work extra diligently on senior citizen buildings. The health department's working on the health fair. which probably will happen in September, October timeframe. It's going to be small. It'll be private. Maybe just a vaccine. People depend on the vaccine, the flu vaccine. So maybe we'll have both by September. I don't know. It would be a blessing. The other thing I want to go about is the farmers market. The health department will coordinate along with the Michael Balka working on it, and they'll work on getting the separation for us and keeping us safe and protected with that. The one thing I want to say is that with the health department and with the stores going to the sidewalk, there's some stores that haven't, or some establishments that haven't renewed their license, and they're late. They're giving them to June 1st, and I believe if they don't have their license by June 1st, maybe we shouldn't allow them to have their sidewalk cafes. That's debatable. I can't say yes or no on that. I believe they shouldn't. And that's all I have, Mayor.
Okay, thank you, Councilman Ladati. Next for council consideration is the consent agenda. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Motion, Shelby.
Motion made by Councilwoman Tsiri and seconded by Councilman Shelkey. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Resolutions 1 to 9 are listed on the consent agenda and will be enacted in one motion. All items will be recorded individually in full in the minutes. Councilwoman Cesari?
Yes.
Councilman Clementi?
Yes.
Councilman David?
Yes.
Councilman Ladati?
Yes.
Councilman Lopez?
Yes.
And Councilman Shelkey.
Yes.
That's all I have this evening.
Okay, thank you. Before I administer the oath of office for Brett Byron, I would like to welcome our newest police officer. I'm honored and proud to have her serving on our police department. Women are severely underrepresented in law enforcement and make up about 15% of all state, county, and municipal police officers. Women have a very positive impact on the profession, proving invaluable at diffusing contentious situations, bringing an invaluable set of skills to a traditionally male-dominated culture. Women police officers utilize a style of policing less on physical force and more on communication that diffuses potentially violent situations. Violence against women today remains the largest category of calls to police agencies nationwide. Women are more likely to effectively respond to these calls. Brett's diverse training in various aspects of law enforcement in the County Sheriff's Office means we are getting a valuable and experienced addition to our department. I would like to welcome her, Brett, to Kenilworth. We are happy that you're here, and I am confident that you will have a long and successful career. And it is my pleasure and honor to administer the oath of office to you.
Mayor, give us just a moment. We seem to be having issues, which seems to be the theme for the evening.
That was well put, Mayor.
Thank you.
Senior.
Unmute, guys.
That's Laura. Laura has to unmute. You should be good. Yeah.
Mayor?
I, Brett
Brett
Byron,
Brett
do
Byron,
solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established
and to the government established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state under the authority of the people.
Reason go.
under the authority of the people.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially, and justly
impartially, and justly
perform the duties of Kenilworth Police Officer
perform the duties of Kenilworth Police Officer
according to the best of my ability, so help me God.
according to the best of my ability, so help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Mayor.
Yay.
Good job, Brett.
Hey, Brett, good job.
Brett.
Congratulations.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank
very
you.
much.
Welcome.
Good luck.
Thank you. What's that? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
John, you need a ponytail.
Almost. It's coming. It's almost
Nice
there.
mask. It matches your uniform. Okay, is there a motion to open the floor to the public?
So moved.
So moved.
Okay.
Motion made by Councilman Tsiri and seconded by Councilman Clementi. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
With the meeting notice for remote meetings during COVID-19 public health emergency protocol, no emails were received from the public.
Okay. If there's nothing else for the public portion, can I have a motion to close the floor to the public?
Motion, Shoki.
So moved. Nobody's going to do it. I'll move it.
Okay, motion to close the meeting for public discussion was made by Councilman Shelkey, seconded by Councilwoman Tsiri. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Does anyone else have anything to say for the good and welfare of the borough?
Yes, Mayor, I'd just like to, again, congratulate Edward Jones for his 40 years of dedicated service to the borough DPW. That's a long time for anybody to be in one job, and it's a great thing, and wish him the best of luck.
I've been married for 40
Absolutely.
years.
Thank you for all your years of service. We're grateful to you.
And Mayor, I'd like to say congratulations to Brett, our newest police officer in town.
Absolutely.
Stay safe. Always.
Yeah, Mayor Shoki here. I'd like to chime in. Brett went through a rigorous interview process, and she came out as the top candidate, and I welcome her to Kenilworth.
It's awesome.
Excellent. It's a good day in Kenilworth.
Yeah.
Need more.
It is.
More woman.
Okay. If there's nothing else to be brought before the council, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Third. Fourth.
Motion made by Councilman Clementi, seconded by Councilman David. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Be well, everyone.
Good
You too.
night, everyone. Thank you.
Bye.